what happened with Fancy's thing. Let me see 1 second. Let's see. So, speaking of Keisha, I actually watched my father. This weekend I went to New Orleans to go sit by my dad and to celebrate one of my girlfriend's birthday. I was already planning on going to New Orleans. However, I interned, went to celebrate one of my girlfriend's birthdays. And while I was there, it's like my father, he's been diagnosed with he was diagnosed with dementia, Parkinson's, and he has a touch of dementia because there's a Parkinson's with dementia in it. Well, what happened is I witnessed a man who was just so in his prime, because my father be 62 in August. So he's a young man. He was up doing things, moving around and everything. Now all of a sudden he's confined to a bed. And just to think of Keisha's story, how you are one day doing, 1 second. One day you're up moving around and living life. You're up moving life. Sorry. You're up doing life, and then the next day you have to have several people take care of you. And it is hard for my father because he is an alpha male. He is the man that he took care of people, and for him to be confined to a bed, at first I was like, my dad is not going to live like this. He's not going to live like this. But I'm thankful that he's moved through it. A year ago, he wouldn't even work with to be honest with you, they said that they weren't going to put him in a treatment facility because they were like, hey, I'm talking about my dad. Oh, okay. They said that they wouldn't put him in I've shared this with you. They wouldn't put him in occupational therapy or physical therapy because they say he wouldn't participate. Well, his best friend is there now, and he's making him get up. So I watched my father walk a little bit, which was great, with his cane, with his walker, of course. But I watched him walk. He could get up out the bed, not as fast as us, but he can get up out the bed. He can wash himself. He can clothe himself, which are all pluses because at one time he couldn't. So thinking about Keisha and thinking about my father is just so remarkable to see people who didn't give up. Because some people would just give up. Right. Would just be like, you know what? I mean, now my dad is extra stubborn, don't get me wrong. But I think having his best friend there with him is helping him move forward and push on. So that's what I was going to say.
And actually, I think when you mentioned it to me, I did not understand that his best friend was there, because I remember you saying like the power of friendship, and I was thinking that you were referring to him, but now I better understand what you're saying. So okay, that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, his girlfriend, his fiance, she takes care of him, but his best friend moved there at the beginning of June to work. I mean, he lived out here in Dallas and he moved to New Orleans because he was just like, he wanted to be around family. And so he's there and he's helping him. He cooked for him and everything. And it's just a beautiful thing. When I see both of them, shout out to Missy Vaughn, it's like, it's love. That's what I see. I see love. To really take care of someone that you love. I mean, that can't do nothing for themselves and lose their mind at night. Seriously lose their mind. He thinks he's going to work. He thinks he can do different things, and he can't. So you're battling that. He's not that person. So going from being this up person, as Keisha was too, to having to be in this state is not easy.
Well, but I know it is a beautiful thing to witness. I'm still not quite prepared, I think, for my mom to age. I've been kind of dealing with that because she came over the weekend and it's just still kind of, you know, like I think we get used to seeing our parents at a certain state or age in life, you know, and then when you kind of witness that, okay, like they've aged beyond that, this is the same person, and that's still kind of something for me, because for one, I look at it like, okay, this is who you might possibly grow into, and I love my mom, but there's still little things, you know. So I've been kind of just what you're saying, and it made me think of that as well.
Agreed. And you remember when we were younger, you know, our parents may have taken care of their parents, or, you know, my grandmother, she can get around. She's just on oxygen. And you just see things like that, and you're like, am I going to be living like that? You know? So you try your best to be good to the people who you do have to take care of, just in case somebody got to take care of you.
Right. Very true.
Right. So did you want to do the drawing now?
Oh, well, the drawing. Oh, well, the information about the drawing.
Yeah.
And also to show you all what, and I could be saying this wrong, I'm hoping not, but Avila Skincare sent over to me.
I can't see it.
Oh, look, this is just the box. I'm just trying to get the box open. Now I'm going to hold the stuff up. So just because I've actually been holding onto this. Like whenever somebody sends me something, I'm trying to find my camera. Whenever someone sends me something, you know, to do like a giveaway with or open it with, then I try to hold on to it, like not open it until I'm actually about to do something with it. Right. So Avila Skincare, just to kind of tell you all a little bit about them. And I just realized that is actually not what I pulled up. But one second, y'all. I put up their other information, but I just kind of wanted to let you all know, like, of course you can visit the website, but they're a Brooklyn-based company designed to bring together 100% all natural ingredients, essential oils, and luxurious scents. Their main focus is to provide customers a spa-like experience, along with the peace of mind to know the natural materials are taken from the earth. So you don't have to worry about where your products are coming from because they're all natural. And when I said I really preserve, I mean I really do preserve. So I didn't even take a little bubble wrap off, and I need to figure out how to get my camera. Where am I in my camera?
Where your face is, just put it in front of your face.
Okay, thank you. Smart suggestion. You told me that before. So this is their Refresh Sugar Body Scrub. Just kind of tell you all, you can use it as a foot scrub, and it has brown sugar, white sugar, almond oil, olive oil, and it has a rose, lavender, and jasmine essential oil scent. So, well, I mean, that's the oils that's used. So that's kind of like to give you a brief description of what it smells like. And also, y'all, I'm pulling, as I said, I was pulling this out for the first time. So I got to decide what I want to keep for myself and then what I'm going to give away. What I'm going to give away. But we are doing a giveaway in conjunction with you. So I just want to, I must have actually opened that one and then didn't open it first. So, because I kind of opened the box, but I didn't all the way. And everything looks so nice. Like, so, ooh, this is can y'all read it?
Energy.
It's the name of it is Energy. It's a hand poured soy wax candle. So she also has the soy candles also. I didn't realize that, and I can smell it through the thing. It smells good too. But I'm trying to see if she had anything pertaining to like what's in it. Right now, I'm smelling something kind of citrusy.
What does the other one smell like? Did it smell good?
I couldn't really smell that one.
Oh, okay.
I kind of smell, I don't know how brown sugar smells. It actually reminds me like of a smell from when I was younger. It's a sweet smell, but I don't know what it is in exact.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't even know there is some hair oil in this. Like, I've been looking for this. This probably is not gonna. This may not be passed along, but look, I almost even brought a knife to my desk because I was like, oh, you gotta unwrap everything, and then I was like, oh no, you could just pull it out. You don't have to worry about that because I saw the box was already open. Kind of. Okay, so. This is a hair oil for moisturize, growth, and condition and repair. I feel like I said this so wrong. But the little tagline says moisturize, growth, condition, and repair. And then, and it's good for hot oil treatments. And I haven't had a hot oil treatment in a long time.
Listen, me either.
Look, that sounds so nice. And she mentions daily use scalp treatment, part hair, and spray on scalp and massage in. I'm just thinking about a scalp massage because I really want one of those too.
That stimulation scalp, hun.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of still trying to decide what I'm gonna keep. And then we have Reinvigorate, which is a body oil. And this includes shea nut oil, sweet almond oil, grapeseed oil, vitamin E, essential oils, and the essential oils are lemongrass, eucalyptus, citronella. Is that how you say it? Okay. And peppermint and mint. So I'm trying to see if I can kind of smell that one. Because peppermint and mint. But I don't really smell much of that with that one, but I can tell.
Peppermint and mint smell the same, right? Peppermint and mint smell the same, right?
Well, I was kind of thinking so, or just that it would be, a little bit stronger. But either way, for one, I'm loving its packaging. Everything is just so sleek and crisp and, laid out. You get to know everything that you're getting. So tonight, it's just not tonight, but starting tonight, because we actually posted it yesterday. But if you visit the swagger.net website, there is a pop-up there. You all can sign up to join the Theories and Thoughts tribe, and you will be entered into a giveaway. I'm gonna take a picture with these once we get off, so I can share that too. And you all will be entered into a giveaway, joining our mailing list so that we can keep you up to date with other things that we have going on, because we do have other stuff that we're planning. And also, you would be added to Avila's email list, because we're going to be sharing the emails there. And so next week is when we will have our drawing. But we do thank Avila for being one of our sponsors for tonight. Look, I done said all this stuff. Why you didn't tell me to put her name up? Y'all remember it is Wine Down Tuesday. I'm about to say Wednesday. And I have started drinking my wine because I did get locked out of my house earlier. So.
And I keep looking at my phone because I'm looking at the comments. So I don't want nobody to be like, well, what's she doing?
I have I see Shaniki is in my watch party. Thank you for tuning in, Shaniki. And actually, I actually got her information, and then I didn't sit in the thing. So 1 second, y'all. Let me just, because this is going to be the little crawler. I do want you all to definitely check out the brand and also sign up and join us for our giveaway.
Yes.
And these are some nice products, and you can tell they're nice. Also, I think just because of the, I'm not going to say if it's this glass, but the packaging itself, I think that oftentimes says a lot about a brand, and I'm really impressed with that. So
we have Bettina, Didi, and Sharona. That's what I see. And we had some guys just spamming it earlier.
Is it the guy that wants to learn how to dance?
I don't know. It won't show me now.
Oh, well, because I noticed, like, he comes on all the lives, and then he's like, can you teach me how to dance? And then, like, the correspondents, because I've been noticing them, they'll be like, well, so. Then he's like, well, I kept on stepping on the girl's toes. I don't know who he is. I don't know if he's watching now. It is kind of creepy. Like, I don't know. But it's like he must have that come in pasted. So he copy and pasted somewhere.
He posts a whole lot of stuff. I was like, well, who the hell is he? Why is he all up in our stuff?
But yeah, so you all can check out Avila Beauty, and their website is avalah.com, and then you can also follow them on Instagram, and their Instagram is avalah beauty BEAUTY, and we're trying to see if we can bring them on just for a few minutes on the show next week for when we do the giveaway. So you can tell us a little bit more about the brand, and also just, we appreciate them, even thinking of us and want to be a part of the podcast. If you all have anything that you like to promote, or you like to be a sponsor, or, like, hit up Arnya. And I should have had Anya's email address here, but I don't.
To get in touch with me.
Okay, so they can get in. Wait, what? Okay.
Well, you know how to get in touch with me. Here, I put it in the in a thing.
Okay. All right then. So,
all right, y'all. So we wanted to get into some current events and different things. So we wanted to get not so much get that out the way, our wine thing, our recap and our sponsor, but we wanted to get into some current events. And it was just one topic that I really just wanted to talk about because people. Fancy talked about wine down, so she have her bottle and I have my bottle. As you see, I finished mine. This is
I was about to say, ain't nothing in the bottle. You holding that with such pride, like it ain't even a sip.
Because it's in my cup.
Okay, I'm like, you might have started before me. Because I'm like,
I did not try to
hold the bottle up. But yes, y'all, the wine this week is sponsored by A Lady and Her Wine, which is Anya's brand. So you all can check her out. Oh, look, I do have that. Let me pull it up. Now, her other stuff is listed on here too, but I know that we do have A Lady. Okay, actually, we do not have. We do not have A Lady and Her Wine. Where can they find y'all? Find you, and I'll add it.
A Lady and Her Wine. I have A Lady and Her Wine group. I actually had, girl, I was walking through the airport, and on my mask, I had a mask that says "A lady should always sip," and my shirt said "I sell wine," where it had symbols, an I, a $sign, and a wine glass. And I actually gave out a card. I was like, "That's good marketing. Come on in."
I had to try that shirt. That sounds cute though. That was good marketing. And people do like wine.
You guys know. Fancy has a red blend. That's the one she wants. Because she like a Merlot. I like a Merlot when I'm just in the house, just winding down and relaxing. Fancy, what you think about the wine?
Oh, it's good. Actually, I've just recently started trying red wines because I heard they were like better for your health. So, I don't like the ones I've tried in the past. They've been kind of bitter. So I like the fact that this one isn't bitter. It isn't all that sweet, but it's still like it has a good balance to it. I guess that's what you're right. With. I'm not like what do you call wine people? A connoisseur. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not one of those. But I will say it also does have some kick to it because like after the day I was having, I started sipping about 5 something and I'm relaxed.
It definitely relaxes you, and it definitely makes you just really mellow out. My rosé, it's like a blush, and also your bottle says with it. One thing I like about One Hope Wine, that's the brand. This one helps educate women on their risks and symptoms of ovarian cancer. And I think isn't this ovarian cancer month?
Is it?
I'm gonna have to check. I should.
Do they change it? Do they change it like with each observance for the month? You know, like how different months have different observances.
No.
Oh, okay.
They each bottle is for a certain each bottle is for a certain cause.
Oh, okay.
I know September is ovarian cancer month, so we got 2 months, and they do have like a little bit left in there. But that's my rosé. I didn't want to drink the same one you have because I actually had red blend in there, and I didn't want to drink Symphony because I'm always drinking Symphony. I'm on my second bottle of Symphony.
Why is this not? I'm sorry. I keep hitting show item to show. Okay.
There it is.
Okay. So she has her group on Facebook. You all can check out.
And the website. Let me give y'all the website.
Sharniki says she's gonna order some bottles. She likes rosé. Is it rose?
Rosé.
Oh, okay.
I think it was rosé.
Rosé. Sorry,
Rosé. One of them. They have an accent over the E. So what is that?
Oh, well, I think so. I think it is an A then at the end.
Okay. And the website is https bit.ly/A Lady and Her Wine. That's it. I had to do I had to go get a shorter you can go, there's websites that you could go and get a short URL because the one I had was One Hope your page. It was just too much. So that's what I have now.
Yeah, Bitly does that.
Yeah,
and I may not be saying it correctly, but we've used them before, like for events. But let me know. Wait, okay, a lady. I was trying to make sure I got it right. Did I have it right?
Let me see.
Oh, you know what? Probably not lady, huh? Lady is with an I.
Lady is with an I, yeah.
Okay.
You guys, if it seemed like we are not so organized, we are, but we wanted a more laid back podcast this time because we always.
Look, I'm not even about to apologize for it because I'm like, this is the wind down. Like, and really, this has been a rough month. Not rough, but just really busy. Even now, you know. So hey, this is like our kickback for me. This might be this is possibly the most social or whatever event that I've attended this month. I feel like, you know, people always like, oh, you work hard, you play hard. I'm ready to get to the play hard part. I'm like, because this was supposed to be my month to celebrate. Like, we haven't even began to talk about, you know, the 10 years or anything because.
Did she freeze again? Why her mouth open, y'all? She froze with her mouth open. I don't know what's going on with this app today.
To cops because I was like, look, I do a lot of streaming. Am I at the biggest plan? You know, the highest, whatever it is. They were like, oh yeah, you should be good, but I'm not good. So if anybody works for Cox and they're watching, just know that I'm not. Please, like I keep having to do this, and it's frustrating.
It's okay, girl.
And do you realize how late it is? It is already 7:44. Where the hell did the time go?
Well, we on live and you talking to me.
Well, that's I'm just like, time has really, this has been the fastest hour ever. Like, we ain't even talking about it. We just been recapping, seem like it.
Recapping and talking and whining.
We're
whining down.
Okay.
That wine is good. Get you some. I post the link in the comments. Now, over the weekend, news broke about superstar. I call her superstar, honey, Super, and her boyfriend Lou breaking up. And it was all these accusations. At first, people were saying that she had set him up, and that she catfished him to catch him cheating, and people was doing all different things. But baby, I'm from New Orleans, so MC Shaky, get into it. He just had all the tea, y'all, and he even interviewed the young lady. And I just got some words that I just won't say, but I'm gonna let you go first.
Look, I definitely don't have nothing like that. I didn't even know about the catfish rumors. I don't really just, you know, I follow her, but I don't follow her like that. So I just kind of look. Even my daughter was like, you know, did you hear about Super and Lou? I was like, yeah. And that was about it. I mean, because I was really, once the article I read kind of said something along the lines of, he didn't actually sleep with this person. He was catfished, and but that they had been broke up for a while or something. But guys, and they whole relationship status thing seem to be totally different from women and their relationship statuses. Just a little side note there, but I don't know. So I guess you really got the tea here. I'm listening.
I got the wine, honey. I got the wine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I meant to tell y'all. Well, when we talk about my other stuff, my shirt and stuff, I got more wine glasses coming out too this weekend. Bam. Anyway, okay. So listen, because I'm nosy, right? Okay. So apparently, and I read the text messages, honey, and the little girl was sending him, she's from Ohio, and she was sending, at first she was sending him text messages and videos. Put that together, videos. She initially messaged him on IG, and then she was texting him. She got his number and everything. She works at Foot Locker or whatever. So then MC Shaky was talking about it, and he was saying that he has the girl, this bottle was about to fall out this chair. He had the girl on, and the girl didn't want to show her face because she said she used someone else's pictures. and different things, and that girl don't want to have anything to do with it. Here's my thing. The hate that Super was getting, it bothered me. Even from MC Shaky, like I was on YouTube and he just was like, because I could talk about it. You think the girl was like, yeah, I asked him, did he really think she was pretty? And it was an immature conversation. Because the girl was like, I was like, you really think she's pretty and this and that? I feel like everybody is pretty in their own way. And I feel like Super is pretty. You know, some things she said I may not agree with, and some things how she handles certain things I may not agree with. However, the hate that he was giving, he was like, she ain't pretty, she this, she that, and it just feels like he was trying to break her down. And my whole thing was, why you coming at us like that? First of all, y'all both from New Orleans. This girl then built her business from the ground. I've been watching Super since Super was telling stories on Instagram. That's how I've been watching Super. Like, she was telling stories, and she's such a damn good storyteller.
Yeah.
And she didn't even wear makeup then. You know, honestly, she didn't. Those that have been riding with her that long, not that it makes you any different, you know, people ain't different. She really didn't wear makeup, and then she started getting into makeup, and then she started selling makeup, which is a natural progression. You know, hey, I'm getting into it. Let me just start, selling it or whatever. I mean, that's how I like wine, so that's why I sell wine. But it was just that. It was the hate that he was giving her, hate that people was giving her, talking about how could she catfish him, and if you want to find out about your man, you catfish him. Like, people was putting up little memes like that, and I felt like she had too much time on her hands to be catfishing him. She has too much stuff going on.
But wait, so if he had the girl on the show, why was he even still mentioning catfishing? Like, because you have the person that's there. The person that actually was messaging him was the catfish person, right?
Right. Shaky wasn't saying catfishing. Everybody beforehand.
Oh, okay.
Was saying catfishing. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I started choking right there in the middle of there.
I really didn't know that that type of speculation going around with that.
They were thinking that girl set that up, and everybody was like, she set that up because she thought he was cheating or whatever. And I kept saying, when you're a woman of a certain caliber and you're at a certain place in your life, you need a man who is okay with attention, who's used to attention. Case in point, I was listening to Jamel Hill. I love Jamel Hill's podcast, and I was listening to her talking about her husband. And when she said she took him to the Epstein, and she said that he didn't fan out, and she was like, you know what? Okay, he can be with me, because he was able to still keep his cool around the people that he most admired. You know, sports people or whatever. Mm-hmm. And, you know, one day she had asked him to come to North Carolina. He was like, no, I'm going bungee jump or something. And she was like, he had his own life. And it was the confidence that he had. And it made me realize that's what I need as a husband. I'm going to need a man who's confident and who's okay with attention. And somebody also posted, they were saying that when would these men realize that these girls don't want you, they just want to embarrass your girlfriend.
Oh.
You know, they just want to embarrass your girlfriend. So they're going to try to come at you to try to embarrass her, to make it seem like, oh, she ain't all that. I'm able to take her man. Go ahead and say what you're about to say.
Well, that just really made me think about, because it's been a lot of times the boyfriend or husband or spouse, whatever, we all know that person was not cute. We know that's exactly what it was. They were really coming at your woman. But I really of course I understand what you're saying, because that's really a big part of why I left my last relationship, when I really realized that, like, the person that you're with can either make or break you, you know. And I realized that the person I was with was not really mature enough to be with me and understanding of where I was trying to go in life. Like, they would do just little stupid stuff. And even though, like, I'm not that known right now for where I intend to be going, I know that I can have somebody beside me that'll be making those type of stupid decisions, basically, you know. Mm-hmm. And like you just said about the attention, because I realized that they really liked attention. my relationship prior to that, I also ended because I realized, like, whenever I had something going on, whenever I had to attend an event, it was like we always had to argue. I always had to go places and be partly upset, you know, not really excited or happy or energized or at a peace of mind, because it was always something. And it really, I think, stemmed from his own insecurities. So with that being said, also, I'm not about to be sitting around catfishing anybody. I'm not about to be trying to waste my time. Like, and I don't think most women nowadays who are ambitious, that most of us aren't really just sitting around taking that type of time to try to catfish a man, you know. And they always say, if you go looking for something, then you're gonna find it. And I have had to learn that the hard way several times. But also, I'm just not about to spend my time doing all of that. Like, I just don't even begin to understand how I could set up an account or anything. And I don't really think, and it's hell, Super make more money than me. So do y'all really? Well, okay, I will say she could have, she might could have paid someone to do it or whatever, you know, or just had an assistant. But I just don't really think that really once you reach a certain level, just kind of like with anything, a lot of stuff you kind of just like let go of, you know what I mean? You kind of realize, like, either the person wants to be with you and they see the value in you, or they don't. And if they don't, then you realize you know enough about yourself, like you're confident enough within yourself to just say, you know what, F them and keep it moving. Like, that's really that person's loss. So I'm just glad that she seems to be moving on. I did see, like, where she's posted that, whether it's true or not, you know, and it's really sad that it's like, in this day and age, you know, we kind of, it's like almost like a culture, you know, we have a success culture or whatever you want to call it. And at the same time, like, that men don't seem to grasp the fact that, hey, my girl, you know what I mean? Like, my girl's in the spotlight now. I shouldn't be doing this. I know that this could come back and, you know, have bad repercussions for her. Because at the same time, even as women, people look at it like, oh, she can't control her relationship. She can't control her house. She can't control her marriage. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, it's like we're incompetent. And you don't even realize how you ridiculous, you know, in those ways. Or guys don't realize how they're ridiculous in those ways. Whereas we're really just trying to make a living and, you know, do right by someone, or, you know, take care of home. Like, hey, actually be that partner that you're always posting about. And then y'all be out here playing in trash, or, you know, so I just... So yeah, I've had a lot of experience with this, but at the same time, like, again, my success isn't even to the caliber of hers. So I just know ain't no way I would put up with that, you know. And I think it's kind of almost like you can still love a person, but because we do live in this day and age, like, a lot of people be like, oh, don't post all your business on social media. It don't matter, because as long as there's blogs and there's people that can investigate and whatever else, as long as there's a paper trail, you're not safe. You know, like, really, your relationship, your marriage really isn't safe. So at the end of the day, I just feel like with a marriage or a relationship, it's still almost like a business arrangement. That other person has to be looking out for you and your well-being and your image and all of that. Yeah. If you don't grasp that, then that's not somebody that you need to be with. You're not ready for, you know, that level of things. And that's just, you know, my personal opinion on things. I'm still waiting on my husband, but I think I kind of got him set in sight. He don't know it, but that's what I'm working towards.
What Sarah said, exactly. A lot of men have low self-esteem. And I find that it is low self-esteem in a lot of cases. And again, some of them are not used to that attention. They're not used to people being interested in them in that way. Mm-hmm. I feel like she genuinely loved him. I do believe that. And it goes back to Jamel. Jamel is like, I have fun with my husband. You know, they dated for like a year. I mean, they kind of was dating for a year before they really said, okay, we're gonna be in a relationship, you know, because of where she's at in life. And I look at it as I can't have fun with you, I can't be with you. And that's like somebody, there's a meme, and I think I posted this on my personal page, and it said a woman who can buy for her, who can do for herself, just wants someone that she can have fun with, something like that. She is somebody that she can have fun with or whatever. And that's what it is. I need you to be my peace. I need you to be someone that in my downtime I can kind of come down to and be able to spend time with you, opposed to you being like, well, why you got that going on? Like you said, always pissed off. You don't even like what I have on, because we got to fight about my wardrobe every time I go out out. You know, we got to fight about if they
might be there.
Men, huh?
Well, I said who might be there because it was never like a matter of wardrobe for me, but it was just kind of like knowing that, oh, I know it's gonna be some dudes there, or I know it's some more successful men there. You know what I mean? Like, I know you think highly of this person. Yes, I think highly of this person, but that's just because, you know, I saw them be successful. I like how they think. I like how they move. And I would like to be able to, you know, network with them or get to know them or be mentored by them. It's not always a sexual thing, but a man that is insecure within himself is always going to have some type of problem. And that's really like what I saw, because even like in my last relationship, I mean, he was attractive, but it was like, then you just started doing stupid stuff. That was kind of... That was kind of mind blowing for me, but I mean, like, and I say that because of you use the word fun. I'm not really the fun person. Like, you get different levels of me, and I think that the more I care for someone, then yeah, I possibly could be fun. But up until that point, like, I do still want to know that you're going to be a peace of mind. You know, a shelter, a safe space. You know, someone that you can confide in. Because y'all always, like, men always talking about how. Excuse me, how women be pillow talking or whatever, you know, like watching you pillow talk too, because men are worse than women with that, you know, like you could be, yeah, because you know, so I'm like, how you know, like who told you that? So it's not just women who share the pillow talk, men can do the same thing, and they can also, like, a lot of times speak and not necessarily realize what all they're revealing, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah.
And, Lataria said intimidated, and Clarissa, did I say
Clarissa? Why am I not seeing their chats?
Clarissa, I'm on my phone looking at it. It's saying right. She said right, Lataria, and she said she loves this conversation. I'm just one that's really big on I have to be able to learn from you, but fun is a part of it because I'm goofy. If I can't be my complete self around you, my whole and complete self, I can't be with you. And that takes a level of vulnerability. And there it is, you know, in this situation, she didn't let you in her house twice. You cheated last time. MC Shaky was on there, and then it was the hate that this dude had. Like, dude, you had this much hate for this girl. Like, yeah, her and Judy, this and that. I'm gonna talk about them and this, that, and the other. And this girl's still making money. She's still making money. One of my girlfriends said, let me wait, because you know she's gonna have a heartbreak deal coming up. Because let me tell you, the people that have that's into her makeup wins when she have a heartbreak. But I just wanted to touch on that because it was so much hate in the little girl. The conversation, you can tell she young as hell. Hell, she look young as hell.
First of all, is she really 17?
That's the thing. She said 18 in the text, but on the call she said 17.
And she just made 17, right?
I don't think she said.
On one article that I've read, like Bossip shared the info from some blogger or someone, and it said something like coming 17, and I was like, what does that mean? So does that mean girl, my daughter about to be 17 next year? Like.
But the thing is, the girl at first told him she was 18 on the phone. Now, if you're recording the conversation, you was up to something. I record my conversations automatically. Sorry, y'all, because I'm a journalist, and when I'm on the phone talking, I don't keep them. But when I'm talking to someone that I'm interviewing, I record it on my phone, and
okay, because you kind of had me thinking you meant just like, I'm like, for real? But I was like,
definitely does it most time. In most cases, I don't go back to listen, but it comes in handy sometimes. Anyway, Fancy like, wait, what have we talked about? Where's we go? No, y'all. But no, seriously, it's one of those situations that why she recording the conversation. She didn't record and she didn't screenshot the DM message, the text messages and everything. So you heard when you already knew he had a woman, he told you he had a woman. I can't even say he didn't tell her that he had a woman, but the conversation shouldn't have taken place. That's how I feel, because you should have never got to that. You should have deleted that. Oh,
right. You don't entertain it. Like you don't even, you already know where it's going, you know?
Listen, what she said, she claims someone used her picture. No, Lataria, she used someone else's picture. She used her sister's friend picture. That's what she said. Immaturity. And she just wanted to be able to say she fucked Lou, because apparently they did have sex. He went out to Ohio.
Oh, he did? Because the article I said that he was like, they didn't have sex. And then maybe he told the Shade Room that too.
No, I didn't see it on the Shade Room. I actually seen it, New Orleans stuff. I seen it on the Shaky page. Girl, let me tell you, because what happened was, I was in New Orleans, and my girlfriends, y'all know, they were like, oh my God. And I looked, I was like, girl, send me it, because I'm nosy. And then I went and read everything. So yeah, it was just disturbing to me, because I just felt like people was trying to, she said, oh, I know it was something about a picture. Yeah, it just was bothering me that the hate the girl was getting, and it's not like she don't do for people. It's not like, I'm sure she have her ways. All of us have our ways. But for the most part, she's always giving. She's always doing for people, and she's just trying to come up. She's, she helped her friends and everything, and she's just trying to come up, and for people to be trying to hurt her. So I prayed, I prayed for her. I definitely prayed for her. And she actually, now here's a little thing, and I know it's getting a little later. She said she told a prayer one day. She was like, Lord, take away people who are not supposed to be around her, and that mean her harm. And then this happened. I had a situation where I told God to remove people from my life that didn't mean that may be hard for me to remove, and just remove them. And he removed somebody that was very significant in my life. So I'm a witness that God will do that. And she said she did that, and she has every right to be hurt. A lot of times we try to play hard, but this is her fiance. This is her daughter's father. And somebody said, oh, super, but he love you. And she said, and I love myself, but I love myself more. And that was so significant. Yes, he loves me, but I love me so much more than he can love me. Just the whole conversation. You had this girl, I guess she was playing in her cat on the video.
Oh, okay. Look, I wasn't expecting that one, but okay then.
I'm sorry.
But either way, I don't know. I will agree, because I always say I love me more, and I have to realize that, because I know that I've loved several people that possibly did love me, but I had to love. But I did love myself more, and that kind of brings things into a whole other spectrum, because oftentimes I realize, especially in those type of situations, people will try to make it like, oh, well, they didn't care about that person. Oh, no, you just had a love for yourself that you realized actually, was a bigger priority than how that person loved you. And apparently they're not loving you the way you need to be loved. And people try to say that you can't dictate that, but yes, the hell you can. Like, you can, right. Like, you're either gonna love me the way I need to be loved, or I'm gonna find someone else that can, because I think that it's out there. Like, so why sell yourself short in that sense?
I agree, especially in a situation like this. This is totally different, and this is not the first time publicly.
Right.
This is the second time. And she never said that he wasn't a good father. And somebody had said, oh, he's a good dad. She said, I didn't say he wasn't a good dad. She just said, I'm not going to stick around. Her first thing was, I'm not going to stick around to find out if it's true. Mm-hmm. That was her first thing. And she didn't really discuss it, but she talked about it. Like in her comments, she was saying different things. And that's where, the part about, I love me more. And it was another one that she said too. So I'm just praying for her. I pray that, as a businesswoman, we're attacked. We're attacked if we're strong. We're attacked if we're soft. Just a word to the wise. I just tell everybody, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to hurt, but get over that shit. And that's what she's gonna do. Take the time to heal, because what happens is we walk around here like, that ain't bother me. I'm good. Well, y'all walk around here like this because I don't. Not your fans. I'm talking about everybody.
I already knew that me. I already know what I'm going through. So yeah. I'm like, okay, no, not me.
I'm good. And you don't even take time to heal. In order to take time to heal, you have to first acknowledge that there was an issue. that there was something to be healed from. And because she is she's in the public, we just see it. And I think she just froze again. So I think she froze again. So we're gonna go ahead and curtail this conversation. Thank you guys for joining us. Yeah, you can find this shirt. I have a new shirt on today from Miss Thangz Boutique. It says, "Hustle until your haters ask if you are hiring." Can you see it? Is it website? Is it not website? There it is. Hustle until your haters ask if you're hiring. So that is my shirt that I have on today. Hey, Fancy.
I'm about to be like Uncle Shannon around here.
What's Uncle Shannon?
Uncle Shannon short with that black and mild in his mouth like this cough and whatever. It's kicking me out. I'm just like, because this is my first time actually making it into a wind down in a while. So continue on. I'm sorry.
Okay. So my wine glass is A Lady and Her Wine. Saturday we will be releasing other wine glasses, so you can get that at Miss Thangz Boutique also, and a number of other t-shirts, as you guys know. If you would like to be a sponsor of here on the show, you can email me at Arnya at LadiCEO, Lady with an I, CEO. You can find me on IG at Lady.CEO. Twitter, I am _A_ Lady CEO with the I, and my YouTube is LadiCEO Media.
Okay. So and I also have it up on the screen, and I realized I need to update that. Yeah, but all of the LadiCEO is there. So just as we're wrapping up, and I'm coming in late, I'm trying to catch a grasp of things, but Swagger Magazine is actually preparing for the launch of our app, and I'm very excited about that. And I have not really mentioned it because I just realized like I want to make sure we have things really in place before I let you all know. And I was trying to decide what I'm gonna do, but what I decided is, since we already have this here, so if you sign up for our BOB directory, then you can also get a free listing with our app that is going to be released next month, as well as our issue. But the app is where you all will receive the placement. So if you're interested, then hit us up at advertiseswagger.net. Your product or service, it doesn't matter, whichever one you may have, and you all can just email us, mention the fact that you did hear me mention this on the podcast tonight, because I hadn't even told my team, but I did tell them like, hey, we need to get something together. And as I'm just here now, I'm like, you know what, let's just go ahead and continue this. We already have this running. So if you sign up for our Black owned business directory, then you also get placement with the app as well, if you sign up starting on 7/28. So make certain that I don't see how else you all can see this ahead of time. So we should be good. So yeah. So check us out. That's a $90 special. And it seems like though there was something else that we were supposed to have mentioned, Anya, or did you mention it? I don't know what it was though.
The wine was the only thing.
Okay, I shared the wine thing. Oh, your event. Did you mention your event?
Oh, no, I didn't. But we'll have the shirts up on the site this week also on swagger.net site.
Yeah, so you all, those will be going up in the store. If you